That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Welcome to the 5th tutorial on Theme C. It's a good idea to take notes on the key points I mention. We will be looking at the difference between a magistrate's court and Crown Court, and mitigating factors at sentencing. Mitigating factors are reasons why an offender might be given a lighter sentence. A recorder is a barrister or solicitor of at least 10 years' experience, who acts as a part-time judge in a Crown Court. Courts are formal places. Everyone involved must take the process very seriously. In some countries, youth courts are more informal because people think young people are more likely to tell the truth in a more relaxed environment. There are two types of court for criminal cases. They are magistrates' courts and Crown Courts. Over 95% of all criminal trials take place in magistrates' courts. Specially trained magistrates also run youth courts for offenders aged between 10 and 17. Magistrates, who sit in court with at least one other magistrate, also deal with a small number of civil cases. There is no jury in a magistrate's court, so magistrates must be absolutely sure beyond reasonable doubt that the accused person, known as the defendant, is guilty. They must also take into account any mitigating factors. For example, if a woman stole from a supermarket because she was homeless and had no money to buy food for herself and children, magistrates would take this into account and might give her a lesser sentence. Magistrates have the power to give out the following penalties: prison, with a maximum of 6 months, community sentences, criminal behavior orders, known as CBOs, fines, or discharge on a conditional or absolute basis. The most serious criminal cases are heard in a Crown Court. The atmosphere is more solemn and the proceedings are more formal than in magistrates' court. The judges and barristers wear wigs and gowns. A jury decides if the defendant is guilty or not, unless the defendant pleads guilty, in which case no jury is involved. Crown Court judges can have different powers. Only High Court judges, who sit in the larger courts, can try the most serious cases, like those for murder and rape. Others, known as circuit judges and recorders, try less serious cases, like theft. Crown Court judges and juries must also take into account any mitigating factors, in the same way magistrates do. The maximum sentence in a Crown Court is life imprisonment. In the exam you might be asked to explain what a mitigating factor is or describe the sentences that magistrates can give.
Up on the law.